Hey gamers, it's GrindThisGame here, back with Oxygen Not Included, and holy crap am I excited. The preview branch just came out, like about 20 minutes ago, so I've had a little bit of time to play with the new stuff. I don't know how long the preview branch will last, but we're gonna do a new game here. There's a lot of polish that's been added. There's 3 new biomes, there's new animals, there's new buildings. So I'm gonna jump right in here. I'm gonna do sandbox mode and I'm gonna do no sweat, just so we can play with a lot of the new stuff. Now, one of the new big things is you can choose your own asteroid, and each one's a little bit different. I'm not sure what's going on here. This is early stuff, so bound to be bugged stuff, but there's this chance of survival down here for each custom asteroid. There's so many cool ones in here. I'm gonna try Arborea because it has all of the new biomes, the 3 new biomes. We're gonna try that, but let's just see what else we got here. Badlands. Rime, a frigid target location. Super cold. I've played a custom map similar to this, I think. Medium boulders. Subsurface ocean. Oh my gosh. I want to try every single one. I'm gonna be busy today. What do we got here? Oasis. We got a volcana. And what's this last one here? Oceana. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'll probably do a separate video on all these different worlds, but we're going to start with Arborea, and you can customize them as well. We're just going to go with kind of the standard here. Start it up. The starting loading screen is new. It looks really nice. Quite a bit of polish to the menus and stuff. Some of the features don't quite work yet, and I'll get into that, but I'll do an update video once they've got some of the bugs and the kinks worked out over the next few days. The first hours is lots of crash bugs. I've already encountered one crash bug, and that was on the loading screen. If you hit colony summaries, it crashes the game. Now that's probably going to be fixed by the time you see this, but this screen looks different. Background's different. I'm not going to be too picky with my dupes here. No farters. Okay, let's embark. So first thing I'm going to do is pause. And we're going to turn on sandbox here. If I can find out where it is. I think it's under options, game. Yeah. So the menus have changed quite a bit, lots of different things. Look at this, auto save frequency. This is a nice quality of life feature. And they've had this time-lapse resolution. So I guess you can automatically build time-lapses. That'll be cool. I haven't played with that yet. I probably won't do that this episode. Unlock sandbox. We're going to do that. So that, and then we'll actually turn it on so we can just play with stuff. And I'm also going to turn on auto build, which is part of the debug thing. So we can kind of auto dig stuff out. But the new biomes. Okay, so there's a forest biome, there's tide pools, and there's a rust. This is the forest biome in here, and we've got new trees. We got Oxyferns. Now, finally, they have plants that actually consume carbon dioxide and give out oxygen, which is kind of what most plants do. So that's a nice addition. This might be a nice, really good way to produce oxygen in your base. If you can get enough of these at the bottom, eating up all the CO2 or some of the CO2. I'm sure there'll be some balancing issues with this because it might be too easy. But we also have trees, and you can use wood for making alcohol, which I don't even know what that's going to end up being like, but I'm excited. We've got a new critter here, Pip. It's so cute. It's kind of like, I don't know, halfway between a cat and a wolf and a dog and a sheep and I don't know. Extremely cute. What else do we got here? That's kind of the new stuff within this biome. We have aluminum now, and we can turn aluminum into refined aluminum. I'll get into that later with a refiner. But we're going to reveal some of the more of the map here. So let's do that with the cheaty reveal tool. Max settings here, and we're gonna go find some of these new biomes here. So down here Oh, look at all the geckos. So this is the new rust biome. Looks very cool. And it is very cool. Check this out. Frigid temperatures. We got some new stuff in here. We got the Dasha Saltvine, which consumes chlorine, so we actually have a use for chlorine now. I mean, there was a few uses for it, but not a whole lot. And we also have the Nosh Sprout, which is a new type of food. They thrive in colder climates and produce Nosh beans. And the Saltvine naturally collects sodium deposits as they grow. Harvestable salt. So there's a whole bunch of new meals and stuff as well. And then within the biome here we've got rust, which is the consumable ore. There's a machine that actually uses it, so we'll get into that. Some of the coloring has changed in here quite a bit. We've got aluminum ore again down here. But let's go find that third biome. Let's do some more revealing here. We're looking for ocean. Where is it? Up here maybe? Oh, here we go. That's a regular ice biome. That's not it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I should have warned you all. There's lots of spoilers. I'm just diving right in. It might ruin the experience for me, but I wanted to just kind of get through all the new stuff. So we got water. Well, water plant that grows in here. Now I probably just killed it all, but for some reason by revealing it. But there's a water plant that grows in salt water, and they make water seeds. But we also got a new critter here, the Pokeshell. The description on this one's pretty interesting. They eat polluted dirt and rot piles, and they sometimes molt their shells, which you can use. A new source of lime, which is good. They look pretty cool. They look like a little... This reminds me of the crab from like the original Super Mario Brothers, I think. Anyway, very cool. What else do we got here? We got sand. It's on the warmer side. But we've got salt water now, which we have to process to get fresh water. And here we got big salt deposits. So that's the 3 new biomes. And let's take a look at some of the new machines. We got new biomes, new critters. Let's make some room here for some of those machines. I think I'll just put them in here. So what do we got? We got, I'm going to go through each menu so I don't miss anything here. We got the Rust Deoxydizer. It consumes rust, consumes salt, and makes oxygen and chlorine gas. So I imagine this will have to go in a sealed room, and you'll have to filter out the chlorine. Produces a decent amount of heat. Let's just put one of those down here. So another new way of making oxygen. Probably a mid to late game thing, because you're going to have to do all this filtering and stuff. And you're going to have to get to the salt first. So there's no input or output port, so it just vents out those mixtures. Similar to the electrolyzer, which gives us oxygen and hydrogen. I'm so excited I can barely talk here, so... I just noticed Nails has a purple stripe in his hair. I don't know if that's new or not. Okay, other new buildings we got. I think that's everything from there. We've got the new wood burner. This seems like a somewhat early game power producer. So we'll harvest these wood trees up here. Chuck some wood in here. And what's the description there? We got... Wood burners are small and easy to maintain, but produce a fair amount of heat. Yeah, so you probably don't want these in the center of your base. Maybe you want to build those outside of your insulated core. Burn the wood. Probably gives off CO2, yeah, and heat. So there's that. What else do we got here? There's a new gas range. So it's probably like a later game food option. It's pretty big. Requires a decent amount of power, 240 watts. But there's new foods here. So we got the mushroom wrap, which requires lettuce and mushrooms. We got sushi, a paku fillet, plus lettuce. We got spicy tofu, which uses that new nosh bean from the nosh plant. So that's 3 new foods from that guy. Now the research screen right now is kind of messed up. I think it's just the UI scaling that's a little bit messed up, but Just kind of take a quick look in here. I'll go over these monuments later on. Anyway. Research screen. Let's do some other buildings here. What else do we got here? We got, I don't think there's anything under these ones. Oh, we got the new Desalinator. Let's stick that in there. So salt water goes in. Let's just read the description there. Remove salt from brine or salt water, produces steam. Takes in salt water or brine. Takes quite a bit of power, 480 watts. So it's a source of salt, a source of fresh water, but you'll probably have to condense the steam and deal with all the heat. But we also got this Ethanol Distiller. I haven't read much about this one at all. What does it say? So I think we turn wood, oh, into burnable ethanol. Okay. I'm not sure where we burn that yet, but I thought it was for drinking, not burning, but anyway. What else do we got here? I think that was everything under the refinement tab. Yep. Medicine is the same, I think. Furniture. Now there's these new monuments, and they're massive, and the base, it has a base, a midsection, and a top. So you're making a dupe. And it says they'll be customizable at some point. As of yet, they're not, so we'll make some space for them here. Like I said, they're pretty big. Let's go put a base in. You can pick the material that it's made out of. So that's the base. We got the body and the head. I couldn't manage to get the head working. I think it's there, but it doesn't have art yet. Anyway, so there's this building is used in conjunction with a new room type. So let's check out the new room types here. We got a nature reserve, requires a park building, 4 wild plants, and then there's also a park. Okay, I thought maybe the monument isn't a park building. I thought it might be a park building, but anyway, what else do we got here? What else do we have? Stations. I did look into this stuff, but I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. That looks the same. A duplicant motion sensor, that's new. So it's kind of a thing that you build on the floor. Has a radius, and then if you detect a duplicant within that radius, I think it'll send a signal. So similar to a pressure pad, but more proximity based. Oh, I feel bad that I don't have any beds for my dupes here. I'm probably going to start peeing on the floor too. Let's just pause here. What else do we got? That might be it in terms of buildings. Yeah. Just checking my list here. Oh, there's the Airborne critter sensor. I think that's under... Yeah, oh, where is it? Probably under food. So yeah, we got the Airborne critter bait, which is new. I guess it's similar to the attractor one. What does it say here? Attracts one type of airborne critter. Similar to the lure, I guess, but maybe a cheaper version. So we did the critters, we did the biomes, all the fauna, new asteroids, all the buildings, the new food. Oh, they don't look very happy. There is some new stuff in the portal, so I'll speed the game up here. I think I better build a quick bathroom or they're going to pee on the floor, and I don't want them to pee on the floor. And for that, we're going to need water. Let's just quickly go down here. Get them access to some water so that they can wash their hands and stuff. This is not going to be a playthrough, just a quick and dirty things so they don't end up going to the bathroom here. Let's put a couple of these in. A couple outhouses. Oh, they made a mess. They made a mess. Let's quickly mop that up before it causes issues. And I need a pitch pump here. Let's put that in really quick. Pitcher pump. Okay, bathroom's taken care of for now. It's not a proper bathroom, but whatever. So I want to get to the next cycle. That's what I'm waiting for. So I'll use super speed here. Hopefully the game doesn't crash. Because the way the portal works has changed a little bit as well. And while we're waiting for that, there's a new menu in here called the Colony Summary. So this is definitely work in progress. There's so much stuff going on here. I think this is going to be the time lapse maybe. We're going to have duplicate information. We're going to have graphs down here for like, as you can see, work time, travel time. This will be cool. We've always had this data in like raw format, but never really in a graphical format, so that'll be nice. We've got all the buildings that have been made up here. And then over here we've got achievements. Colony survived a long time, space race. So achievements, very cool. But there's also things called, well, I'll remember once the portal pops up here. They're not quite achievements, but they're more like colony goals. But we gotta zoom past all this stuff here. Okay, here we go. Schedule is ending. Oh yeah, no beds. I should put some beds in for them. I feel bad. Maybe we'll give them regular old cots. Okay, we should get a... Oh, the portal's going to be up in half a cycle. Look at these things. Oh, I can't wait to play with it for real. In a regular playthrough. I'll probably start a new base. Once this preview's been out for a few days, I think I'll start a new base. Just because things might be a little bit crashy. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay, here comes the printing pod. Okay, here we go. This is what I want to show you. So we've got duplicant skills here. I don't know why. I think maybe they got rid of the jobs board. Because you can... Maybe? Actually, let's just check that. Let's verify that. Stations. I think they might have gotten rid of the jobs board and just built it into the portal, which I think makes sense. Because that building didn't do anything otherwise. There's a skill scrubber still, though. So, and then under here we got hardwired imperatives. So we got survive 200 cycles, maintain 16 morale, print 12 duplicates, build a great monument. Oh, so that's what this is. This is kind of like one of the main goals of your colony. And then escape the asteroid. So these are good. These are goals. Before there was no real goals. The game was just kind of open-ended. Do what you want. Try to research everything, do everything. But now there's specific goals, which I like. And then the blueprint picking screen has been redone a little bit. Nice art style. And we got a care package, a pip egg. Available 0. Yeah, let's grab one of those. I'm probably missing stuff, but I wanted to make just a short video to show all the new biomes, new asteroids. Uh-oh. Got a loud sleeper or something. They are not happy. But like I said, I'll probably do an update video once some of the more of the art is coming out and once I play with the features a little bit more. But I wanted to get out something really quick just so you guys could see some of the new stuff, and I'll play with it all. I'll come up with some more information about everything and produce another video. So I hope you enjoyed this one. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.